I just painted this piece called Unseen, and it's striking because it speaks to the journey that we have, where you have this idea or this vision or something that you want to create in your life, whether it's money or success or peace or love or joy, and you just don't know how to get there. And you've tried and you've worked, but it's just not coming in the way that you want it to come. That's what this piece is about. I think anytime we have something worthwhile that we want to create or that we're supposed to create, depending on what you believe, it always comes with this part of the journey where you have no idea how you're going to get there. You have no idea what's next. And the only thing that you can do that's for you to do is let go and trust. That's what this piece speaks to, is the act of learning to trust yourself, the act of learning to trust in possibility and the higher power, God, source, spirit, whatever you call the universal energy that is directing your path and bringing everything together for you. You have to learn to trust your instincts. You have to learn to trust your judgment. It's all about trust. When you can't see every single step, when you can't see exactly how you're going to get from point A to point B, trust. That is the key. That's the opportunity for development. How do you learn to trust? Especially if you've made decisions before that didn't work out very well, or if you've hoped for things that still didn't come or haven't come yet. How do you learn to trust? If I do trust myself and I'm wrong, that plays on my instinct to need to survive. It's about baby steps. What is the smallest step I can take today to trust? Could I trust myself to put myself out there just a little bit more? I want to go from 0 to 100, but how can I just go from 0 to 1? What is some baby step, some small thing I can do today? There's so many reasons why not to take just the little next step, but it's just that little next step that makes the next step easier, and it builds, and then your trust builds. So I used to think that if I take just this little step, I'm going to have to take bigger steps and it's going to be harder and harder, but it's not. It doesn't work like that. Taking steps, trust, it's like a muscle. You build it up and you get better and better and better at it, but it's not harder and harder and harder, even though the steps are bigger and bigger and bigger. If you are able to do a push-up on your knees one day, it's not significantly harder after months of working to do 5 push-ups in a row. You've built up that muscle. So build the trust muscle. Start today with that little thing that you've been putting off, that small thing that you know you want to do today, but you're like, oh, I don't know what's going to come after that. I don't know what's going to come next. I don't know if that's going to force me into doing other things I'm uncomfortable with. Yes, it will, but the degree of comfort will not grow significantly. You're just going to get better at it. I want to hear what that thing is. What's the thing that you want to do today, that small step? Because you know about accountability, once you put it out there, you're so much more likely to do it, especially when you have the ability to come back and comment on whatever you said you're going to do and give an update. What was the thing that you said you were going to do? And how did it work? Did it increase your trust muscle? And if it didn't, how did it at least help you to grow? I can't wait to hear about it.